I ain't missing this shit this time.
Hello and good evening to all of my lovely listeners, lurkers, and watchers. I hope you are having a fantastic Monday night. I know I am because I'm here spending it with you. I hope you are well. I hope you are taking time to take care of yourself, as it is oh so important to do so. Also, considering the fact you all got wrecked by me yet again in the first battle royale of the night. Get got, nerds. I do hope that everybody is having a good Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. Kind of got an accidental extended day on the weekend because we didn't know until this morning that Krusnik could just stay home. So we just hung out all day. It was great. It was great. Well, welcome in, everybody. I hope you are well. I have cake. And I had a Pokeball for dinner. So I actually do have some energy, but it's weird energy. It's weird energy today. I hope that's all right. I forgot to do something. I was gonna say I need to direct your attention towards something, except I didn't fucking do it. 1 second. Please refresh on chat rules as they have been updated. Thank you. There we go. And then I'm going to pin that. If you could, my dear dust bunnies, direct your attention, especially if you haven't in a hot minute, to our chat rules. They have been updated. I would greatly appreciate it if you took some time for that. But also, thank you, Cody, for the resubscription as 2 months. Ain't missing anything. You ain't gonna miss any cute boys today. Good for you. Hell yeah. And thank you. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. And thank you to TFM for making the big dog emote. That is a hell of a snoot. I'm sorry, because it's big, you can tell that the P and Jean cutout around his nose is really jagged. That was not done with a fine precision. That was not done with a fine precision. It was done with love, but not a fine precision, unfortunately. Or the way fine on the mobile panels, if you can see them on mobile. I don't remember how to specifically pull up the chat rules themselves. I always think whenever I update something that it's going to tell people whenever they pop into chat for the first time in the night, but they don't. They never do. Chat rules refreshed. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Nope, there is nothing in my settings menu for it. Fuck if I know then. Damn it. I know they're written down somewhere in the system if there's a way to find them. I don't know. Do your diligence though. But also, my love, you can't break any rules. That's kind of the point. You can, so it's not really that important. Sorry, welcome in everybody. Welcome in everybody. Where am I? Where am I? There I am. Hi. Hi everybody. First, I gotta say the one hi hello that came through. Nobody else did their hi hello. How could you? Hi hello, Nicholas. I hope you're having a lovely night. And then also hi Potato King. I hope you're well. Welcome in Cody. Welcome in TFM. Welcome in everybody who's hanging out with us tonight. I'm banned according to these. No, you're not. Oh, holy moly, no, you're not. I can guarantee you. You have done nothing wrong. Nobody did anything. And if they did, it wouldn't matter anyway, so don't think about it. I felt like a specification needed to be made. And I'm going to leave it at that. Keen viewers are good at reading. I don't want to linger on it either, because it always makes me uncomfortable when I'm like, oh god, this is, no, I have to do something. I have to do something about this. No aggressive language, frick. I actually cannot tell you how much I appreciate. It's fine for us to use like really basic stuff. Like, I don't mind anybody saying fuck or shit or cunt even. I love that word. Or some of like the more funny vulgar words that people think of. Like some people think that simp is vulgar. I don't think it's that vulgar, but like whatever. I kind of appreciate chat being like, you know what? I think I'll use the softer version of this in chat. You know what? I kind of appreciate it. I kind of like it. It helps keep the tone very mellow. I can swear and be a little weirdo because you know, there's like audio context of stuff and I can more easily explain things if the joke doesn't land or whatever. But like, you know, it's harder to read it with chat. It's harder to read it with chat. And you know what? I think keeping things just like if this sounds kind of aggressive, unless we're all like getting really aggressive about something in a game, like we're all like, yeah, fuck that character, fuck that guy, or like when we're all just like, yeah, fuck Victor Frankenstein, fuck Victor Frankenstein, something like that. That's a little different. That's a little different, but like in the general, just keep things chill. Just keep things chill. My chair was not squeaking all fucking day, and I found the wrench to fix it. And I was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna figure out where the why is it squeaking now?" God damn it. God damn it, I'm upset about that. Also, hi, Ketchup, welcome in. Hi, hello, my love, welcome in. Hi. Oh my god, cup noodles. I'm actually not like hungry, but just all food looks good. Lurking my chair is always squeaky. It's terrible. It's terrible for recording things. I either have to stand or sit very uncomfortably, which is just not worth it. It's not worth it. Aw, beans. It's funny. It's funny when chat is like, you know what? I don't need to say fuck. I don't need to say shit. I can say something cute and funny. I don't know. I like it. I like it better. We don't have to be aggressive around here. There's nothing to be aggressive around here. The topic of our literature is succumbing to psychosis. It's like reading Poe. That's what it's supposed to be about. It's not supposed to be like having a fit. It's like, no, you're just going crazy. What about holy moly? I like holy moly. I love holy moly. Are you kidding me? I say it all the time. Completely unironically, like I have adopted that like holy moly as something that I say regularly because I think it's fun. Speaking of, happy birthday, Poe. Wait, today? That is so fucking, hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a very scary synchronicity. I didn't like that. I didn't know that. Or I did not recall that. I'm sure that I knew that at one point, but I don't know now. Noodle caboodle. See, it's cute. It's adorable. Holy moly, guacamole. I like holy guacamole. Or just saying it like as white as possible. I think that's what sells it as like a non-explicitive, just fuck. It's like holy guacamole, man. Dolly Parton 2, kind of weird. No, that's not weird. That's not weird. That makes sense. That makes sense. Powerful writers. I'm not saying Poe was perfect by any means, even though Dolly Parton is. I'm just saying both very good at writing. Both very good at writing. That's all I'm saying. I'm still fully in the camp that like we need to just make Dolly Parton like the leader of the United States at this point. Can we just make unanimously just be like, please, whatever she decides is what we're going for. I am on whatever political parties voting for Dolly Parton. Like I even say, well, spread me on a cracker and call me breakfast too sometimes. Ah, that was cute. I would say spread it on toast. Just because, like, that's my breakfast bread is toast. But, like, that's cute. That's cute. I like it. I'm not sure where I picked it up from. It's adorable. A wise man once said, quit, don't quit. Noodles don't noodle. Don't noodles? But I like noodles. They're delicious. I had a poke bowl for dinner. It had tuna and Kewpie mayo sauce and like mango and avocado. We got it from the grocery store, so it had filler like lettuce, which fucking drives me crazy. But other than that, it was really good. Other than that, it was really good. God, that fucking synchronicity with Poe's birthday, though, is still tweaking me out. Anytime something like that happens right now, it, like, especially gets under my skin. I'm like, all of the cosmic forces are in disarray right now, and if for some reason I'm just, like, super synced up with the rest of reality, that makes me mighty suspicious. That makes me mighty suspicious. Also, I'm catching up with what everybody said earlier, because I missed it. Hold on. A Pokeball for dinner. A Pokeball. A Pokeball. It's got sushi rice, or short grain rice, however you want to say it. It's got mango. It's got avocado. I did a Kewpie mayo sauce with it. And tuna. It was very good. Very good. So close to 400. We are! Oh, sorry. We are very close to 400. I kind of wanted to do something fun to push it before the end of last year, but I just did not end up with the energy to. But it would be super sick if we got to over 400 before the end of the month. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I have no idea, like, actual realistic metrics of growth. None of my numbers have ever made sense. But whatever happens, happens. It'll be really cool, you know? You know? I think it'll be cool no matter what. Oh, I do have to ask you guys about something. Hold on, let me pull something up so I remember. Here, no, schmeck'em. There we go. No, aggressively. Frick. Frick! Don't quit, noodles, don't noodles. You are too concerned about what was said, what will be. They're saying yesterday is history, tomorrow is mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. Master Uga. Ah, I see. I see. I mean, I kind of get the part with the noodles, but like, I want the noodles. I want them deeply. I know that I want them. I'm not too worried about it or like concerned or anything. I just like, I want that. That'd be sick. I am a material girl in a material world, so some of those more like what is it? Like stoic and classic cynical kind of philosophical ideas don't appeal to me. I like things. I like things. I like being surrounded by things that I like and things that make me happy. Like that. I have my Noom noom noodles. Noom noom noodles. If I ever get a brand deal with a company that makes some kind of instant noodles, that's what we'll do. We'll do num num noodles. They'll be extremely chewy. Oh my god. I'm happy to know that the bunnies are enriching themselves with the space program still. That is really cool. That is super cool. What is not cool is my tea, and I'm kind of frustrated about it. I want soothing. I want warm soothing. I need to find some lozenges that aren't terrible. Apparently, there's a bunch of ones that are just supposed to, like, make your throat numb, which is not helpful because then you don't notice more of the damage that you're doing. Instead of helping you kind of relieve stuff or help you retain moisture there a little bit better. Just in general, give you, like, a little protective coating or something like that, which I thought most, like, throat lozenges were like that. I thought they were, like, opera lozenges. They are not! And apparently it's really fucking hard to find opera lozenges now, which pisses me off. That made me so mad. Made me so mad. Hey, darling. Hey, darling, would you be able to do me a kindness? You don't even gotta get up to do this. Could you, like, mass pin the dust bunnies for me? I can never remember the command for it. I am still, unfortunately, a little bit under the weather, as you guys can probably hear. And I had a very silly day today. Thank you, my love. That's the one. Mass pin random. Got it. You will escape. No, eventually the pin just gives away. These are like the cheapo ones from like Walmart, they kind of crumble after a second, so it's like it's less of an escape and more of the universe just giving you a oh. What's up, my love? Hi. Hi. You showing me your little toe beanies? Are you showing me your toe beanies? They are very cute. The cute little stray cats that have been hanging around the station are they're very sweet little babies. They're very sweet little babies, but I want to like pick them up and smush them, but neither of them are into that, and it makes me sad. I want to give them big hugs, but they do not like being held. They like being pet though, so I'm going to convince them. I'm going to win them over with love, no matter how long it takes. He's going for the moon. I think you're all going for the moon. Unless somebody's just really trying to like fling themselves hard enough that they can do that weird like loop around thing and get to like Saturn or one of the even like further out planets. Now wonder what? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Can you scale lower than 1? I don't think so. But you can try a negative. You could try it. Hi, babe. There you go. Goodbye. Okay, I have a question for everybody. I have 2 ways that I can make the stream look very cool and very aesthetic. The current one that you're looking at, I like quite a bit. I like this quite a bit. I like the feel of everything. I think it looks very soft. I think it looks very like mystical. And I can at least I thought I could make it black and white easily. I cannot. I cannot. Jeannie, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely Monday. Welcome in. I also hope you had a good weekend. But then, if I take it off, this is what everything looks like. It's very bright. It's very bright in comparison, intentionally so. But then there's this one, which is like extra spooky. Or I could combine both of them. I know, I'm so sorry. It's so bright. You understand why I do the filters. Does what work? The filter. The like the appearance. What do you think? I like this one for especially like the really fun like close-up shots. It does like if I do kind of distort the screen a little bit more, just a little bit more, kind of makes it look like I'm coming through on some weird little old television set. Courier, I need you to requiesce. Requiesce? That's not a word. Isn't that a word? Courier, I need you to get the platinum chip. Alright. My only complaint is the RT styles make it hard to read text. That is very true. That is very true. That's why I only like, if there's something like this, it'll be used very rarely. It'll be used very rarely. It'll be used a little bit, maybe just for like some casual vibes or something. I'm trying to find one in particular that just has that fuzzy little grain kind of feel to it, because I think that looks really cool. And I can combine it with my other filters to make it look a very particular way, and I want to do that. I want to do that! Thank you. But I can't figure it out. I like the fuzzy. That's how I see things. Uh-oh. And away he goes. What is it called exactly again? I forget the fuzz. What is the fuzz called? Because I know that's not a unique thing. I've talked to some other people. Noise. I see like noise distortion just like all the time, and so it's very satisfying when a sort of screen texture like that has it itself, but I'm frustrated that I can't make it work. Oh, might be thinking of acquiesce. Acquiesce? Oh, he does not. Do you think they just did that for the previews, though? Do you think they just did that for the previews? I was kind of curious about if they would do something like that. Acquiesce. Accept something without protest. I guess that was the word I was looking for. Thank you, Ketchup. I do apologize as well, everybody. We have an ad break coming up here in just a moment. If you would like to avoid ads in the future, please do consider subscribing, as it does help us out a lot. And along with ad-free viewing, you also get access to custom emotes and a precious little sub badge next to your name and chat. If you're not interested in any of that, still thank you so much for your continued support, and enjoy the ads. Fidworld is twit. No, fucking TFM, go to bed. Good night. Thank you for hanging out at all. Go to bed. Good night. Wait a minute. I want to look at the config files. Wait, what are you talking about? Config files? Oh, for right, for the stream avatars. You guys want to please don't break anything. Please don't break anything. That's all I ask. Probably forgot it was alternate skin. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that it was an alternate skin kind of thing. Requisition? Yeah, that sounds about right. I do that a lot. I was raised on Adventure Time, and so for some reason I like making up words. Sometimes they're made up of other words. Sometimes they're just funny noises that sound good with the... They make some kind of, like, alliteration or whatever. Don't break anything. Just for, like, now. Just for now, don't break anything. Because, like, I mean, if the avatars break, there's a high likelihood that the could muddle up the signal from our radio station. And you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want to just disconnect. You wouldn't download a car. You wouldn't want to crash the stream. That would be rude. That would be rude and unkind and not appreciated in any way, shape, or form. I'll be careful. I know you will, honey. We already had one incident where it occurred in the first place. I know you'll be careful. You've learned your lesson. I'm telling everybody else. What did you just drop? I heard him drop something. Oh, the tea is finally cool enough. Oh my god, the tea is finally cool enough. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, I'm so happy. Oh, you know what? Since the ads are up, nobody's gonna notice this anyway. Throat coat tea really does work. Witnessed, you have borne witness. I was following that with the Gleep glurs. You have borne witness to the amazed little space alien creatures are just like, my god, the majesty of the universe. That poor that poor goblin got waterboarded. I don't know. I think they enjoyed it. If that's what the waterboarding sounded like, it does not sound like it was that bad. I didn't even hear a choke. They handled that situation really well. I know, we all give each other a hard time. I think as long as it's playful. We were talking about the new rules and like the ow blah blah no baby, why are you cruel to him? He has to hit my thick fucking skull. This is a torment to him more than it is to me. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh, right, aggressive language. I think it's even funnier, especially if we all like rib each other without using aggressive language. The more creative we are with our words, especially in those moments, the funnier it is. If that's what waterboard sounded like. How do you know? How do you know? It did sound more like traditional forced drowning than waterboard. Exactly. It sounded like it was like underwater instead of like the just being like overwhelmed with water. Sir, what did he die of? Well, we thought it was a drowning initially, but I believe he was actually overwhelmed by water. Oh my god, can you imagine actually? Can you imagine actually? It's just the new way that we have to describe murders is the most like secondhand kind of thing. Just like he died by overwhelming water. Well, thank you for that. I actually didn't properly redeem genies from earlier either. My posture is okay, but I am kind of like sinking a little bit. I gotta lock in. Don't do it. No. I've had a lot of water today. I'm very proud of myself. The only thing I didn't do were my vocal exercises. And so my voice isn't as tired as it is normally. Because those exercises are a lot. I have been kind of pushing myself with that. I know I don't need to. I know. I'm trying to get good. I'm trying to get good. It's okay to push myself a little bit if I'm trying to get good. But I didn't do them today, so I'm not quite as tired, but I do feel like the sound a lot. I just don't think it sounds good with my voice. I don't know. Unless I do talk like really, really low and everything. And even then it's just like the resonant. I don't know. I don't dig it. I don't dig it. I don't think it sounds good. Or you could give a hydrophobic heart attack view while recording. That's possible. That's possible. Can I give you a random? Of course you can. You don't even have to ask. Give me the random unrelated facts. You know I appreciate them. You know I appreciate them. I forgot. There was no. I forgot there was something I was gonna talk to everybody about. It's like fun fandom stuff. Was it the Oh, it was the shows that Cruz Nick and I are watching of the new season. Hold on. Let me get them all. I had like a little list of them all set up too. Look at me go. Look at me go. I'm prepared. I found out in Lego Batman, Poison Ivy sadly can't kiss the fuel. Aw, man. The lesbians got nerfed again. What the fuck, dude? Also very weird, Lego Batman came up earlier today in conversation. Wait, was it earlier today? It was earlier today. What another funny little synchronicity. I quoted the like, you can't spend your entire life sitting in the dark, listening to loud music and wearing dark clothing. Yes, I can. I'm Batman. Yes, I can. I'm Batman. She can still at least blow kisses them still. Incredibly lore inaccurate. And might I say, disrespectful. What I would assume the demographic of the Lego movies type age. I knew about lesbians. I knew about them. I mean, I assume that like the Lego movies are meant for like 8-year-olds. I still knew what the gays were. I knew. You can't tell me that today's youth don't know what the gays are. They're everywhere. Both the youth and the gays. We're both all everywhere all the time, so it's kind of hard to miss. One episode of Batman the Animated Series, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy are seen sharing an apartment with one bed. I believe that was while Harley was hiding out with Poison Ivy, and so the I guess the context is just like, oh, it's just like the girls are just having a extended sleepover, whatever. I can tell you it is not that uncommon for gal pals to share a bed together and just like sleep in what is comfortable to them. I'm not saying that I personally subscribe to that's what was happening there. I'm pretty sure it was not. But, you know, for the record, it is possible. It is possible for women to be around each other and them not be constantly making out. It's a rare thing. But it does occur, actually. All right, I did want to tell everybody about some of the newer anime for the season that we've been watching that I think everybody else who likes the stuff that we do here might also really like. The first one, well, I guess like the first two I will get out of the way are sequel seasons to the first ones that came out. First is Free Ren. Duh. There has been absolutely no quality drop from the first season. it came out the gate swinging, showing that it's going to be good. So I highly recommend it. If you want to catch up with it by binging the first season, very easy thing to do. I don't think we're qualified. As a fellow queer lady, I don't think we're qualified to say it is gay. Well, I know that they're not gay. I've been around straight women. I've been around, like, actually straight women. I guarantee you no gay shenanigans happen, no matter how hard you try. They do in fact exist, I know that. It's just kind of like, it's kind of like in the same way of like soldiers, even when they're not explicitly like gay in like the Roman kind of a way. Like soldiers have an inherent camaraderie, homoeroticism to their like their clique, their lads, their dudes. There's inherently a little bit of it because, you know, there's less boundaries inherently from the situation. And so when you got just like groups of girls together, it's the same thing. Got groups of women together, it's the same thing. It's just like there's, you know, they're gonna say nice stuff like, "Oh, you look so pretty." It's like, "I love your sense of fashion and everything." There is some romanticism going on there. There is some romance going on there. I can absolutely guarantee you. Is it like a wooga? Is it the deepest eros kind of love? Maybe not necessarily, but it can still be romantic. Reload, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely night. They literally BK do crime as people. Look, truth of it, tell them they're straight. Hey, I'm not saying the girls, like the girls in Carmilla are straight, okay? I can tell you for certain I have met straight women, though. And I have been the one not straight one in the room. It's terrifying. It's terrifying. Bad internet, a terrifying I kind of wish that you had done those in reverse. A terrifying presence has entered the room. Internet bad. No! Wizard battle, I curse you with bad bandwidth. Andy is glitching out. Who's glitching out? Who's glitching out? The little dust bunnies? They seem fine. Oh, that one. No, never mind. My bandwidth! Ah! I have been told, and this fucking frustrates me. I have been told that there is supposedly no way to make some kind of like live glitch out audio filter. But I have a problem with that because you can do that with video stuff. It literally just like adjusts processing latency. I think that's the right word for it. Sorry if it's not. But it basically adjusts that in just like how quick the information gets to certain things, and it like makes it all sporadic and everything. You can do that with video. Why can't I do it with audio? Why can't I do it with audio? Like the closest thing that I have is like, where is it? Where is it? It was like, it's supposed to be coming over a staticky radio. So it's just like, it's breaking up. It's like I'm out of range. I'm on a radio that's not quite making contact, you know? But I want one that does the like the actual like latency distortion, which like causes like the stuttering, you know? That's what I want. People have told me that that doesn't exist, and I don't believe it. I don't believe it. In the words of Kratos, don't deny me my ear, you damn straight, Kratos. As a champion, let the girls hold hands. Let the girls go on cute little dates. Let the girls get dressed up together. Let them do it. Please. On the way home from the beach. Oh, hell yeah. I hope you had a good time. Oh my god. Aw, that's a little cute. Are they a little salamander? Oh, that's cute. I don't know if I would have a salamander tail. I don't know if I would. They are like cute, like big tails though. Big lizard tails I think are adorable. I curse fiber optic cable and shark attack. I'm gonna cause some infrastructure damage with this one too. You better fucking believe it. You're not the only one suffering. Here's a way to just make your mic from 2012. It's not like that. It's not like that. It would be something that like that would cause the like stuttering distortion of like, oh god, how do I uh Welcome to the what wonderful world of magic mystery. Like that kind of thing. That kind of thing. Like, yes, I can do the robot voice myself. I don't always want to. Sometimes I just want a silly effect that I don't have to mess with. And like, if I could just make it a little knob that increases the fucked up latency. I don't know. I can't figure it out. And it makes me mad. It makes me really mad. Nobody else seems to have an answer. I gotta tell you, it's a fluffy cat tail. It's a fluffy cat tail. It's not, you can see the fluff on it. What do you mean? You can see the fluff on it. It's not a smooth, oh my god. It's not a smooth lizard tail. There's no scales. It's just soft. Why is that baby in a box? Get them out of there. Take them home. Show them exactly where all of the snacks are kept. I can assure you nothing terrible will happen. Oh, like skipping? Yeah, like stuttering, skipping, latency distortion. That's what it's called. You can no longer hide behind the skirts of Athena. Is that a turn of phrase that I've never heard of before? I love that though. I love it. Okay, the glitch emote, that one's cute. I don't know, I don't like that one. I've seen that stab before. That's a very good little stab emote. Catch what? No. No. You're getting the Lysol spray, and I do not regret it. Oh, where did you find that one? That one's cute. Vampykin's tail. That one is adorable. That one's pretty up there. Also with, of course, the little bats. That was actually a quote from GOW. I don't even know what GOW stands for. I'm sorry if this is a common thing. My brain is soup today. Himbobst. Himbobst. That one's cute. That one's cute. Oh my god, why does she have a blue tongue? Oh wait, she's a little lady. She's a little axolotl lady, right? Very cute. God of War. See? See? Brain soup. No, God, I wish. I'm just really tired. Okay, my day started with waking up at like 4 and then falling back to sleep for a little bit, and then waking up at 5 and then going back to sleep for a little bit, and then waking up whenever Cruisenick came back, because apparently he didn't have to go to work today. So he came by and I woke up, I was all like groggy and weird, and I sat on the couch with him for a little bit, and then I was like, hey man, I'm dozing. I'm dozing. If I doze, just kind of let it happen. He was like, okay, you got it. You got it. 2 hours later. 2 hours later, I wake up and I'm like, wait, what time is it? What time is it? Where am I? And he was like, oh, it's almost 10. I wanted to be productive today. I had a list of things to do and I only got to the work stuff. Which in all honesty was fun because it was writing a bunch of smut and finishing out some outlines that I have. It was a lot of that, but still I was upset about it because I was like, oh man, I didn't want to sleep for 2 hours on the couch. I was already awake. What do you mean? It even made tea and everything, and it was I couldn't drink it when I woke up. I was so sad. And then I spent the rest of the day in just a very tired haze, and I'm still in it. I'm still in it. God, I remember a time when like any throwing it back kind of emote would have gotten instantly banned. I'm glad that people aren't weird anymore. I remember when the thigh emotes would have gotten banned. That's fucking crazy, dude. I don't think Infer is axolotl lady, so I don't know why the tongue is blurred. Is she a little lizard? I thought she was some kind of salamander lizard axolotl. I thought so. I mean, I might have been incorrect. I might have just been like, aw, cute lady. Chopping up green onion. Aw, those are cute. Those are cute. You guys aren't using any of our emotes. I made sure that more of our fun emotes were available to everybody. Like that one. The one that we use for the Discord. The one that we use for the Discord icon. Thank you, I appreciate it. Are those in order of your favorites? I would understand it if the Dust Bunnies were first. Your sub ran out. Oh man. May ye be blessed with a whale. There you go. See, that's way better. That's way better. Creature does need a big fluffy tail. That's the list. Wait, that's everything? Oh, right. I'm sorry, Nicholas. I don't know why I assumed you were subscribed. I don't know why. I honestly, I'm really happy with how this little lady turned out. She's adorable. She's adorable. Just a swing and a miss this time. Damn. May we be blessed with whales, if anything, just so the dust bunnies don't have to deal with ads. May they be blessed with whales. Oh no, ruined my... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like accusatory in any kind of way. I should be careful with how I say things. I don't want anybody to feel bad about that. Oh, little pixel dragons. Oh, those are lovely. I do like Rage and I like Doodles, but the little party one I think is my like favorite. Scroll. Oh, that's me. That is just me though. And I was gonna talk about anime. I probably don't got the brain for that today. I probably don't have the brain for that today. Oh no. We are leaving the gas station. My internet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's okay, reload. That's okay, reload. You'll be okay. Wait, you're leaving the gas station? Can you grab me a bag of chips, homie? Can I get some Funyuns? No. No, not Funyuns. I think I do want some, like, hot Cheetos with lime. That's what I want. I also want another monster really badly. Free and then we kind of stopped. Yeah. Yeah, I got distracted. Okay, okay. Two that are on their second season would be Free Ren, Beyond Journey's End, which I highly recommend. It is a fantastic medieval fantasy anime. It is very cute. The characters are very endearing. Blink? He blink. Why he blinking in blue? Why is he blinking in Forks, Washington? Blink. Blink. And Hell's Paradise, which I waited a little bit longer than I think I should have had to for a season 2. Hell's Paradise is absolutely fantastic. It is there are like similar kinds of stories, but it definitely has its own very cool twist onto it, and it's very character heavy, but it's effectively people going to this place to potentially find like the secret to eternal life or some like grand Pandora's box type discovery, only to find out that the entire place is incredibly hostile to human life in every way, shape, or form. The plants, the animals, the creatures, everything. Everything is hostile towards humans. And so they have to fight to survive. No, you don't have to say I'm better. I'm not better than anybody. I'm not better than anybody unless you're saying I'm greater than old. I am big old, which is also not true, but I don't know. Sassy Cassie. Aw. See, a lot of those are really cute. A lot of those are really cute. Must leave. Enjoy the ride. Reload. I hope you don't get car sick. Internet dead. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hype up Kamimara in season 1 and then proceeds to look dogwalked in season 2. My guy is not having a good time. You leave him alone. My boy is not having a good time. He just wants to be back with his wife, and you know what? I can't fucking blame him given the situation he's in. Gabimaru is also voiced by Alejandro Saab, who is a fantastic voice actor. And the rest of the English cast on both Freerun and Hell's Paradise is both very, 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 very good. So it's worth, if you prefer dubs, it's a good fucking dub. If not, whatever. Whatever. Also, I've never gotten car sick, car sleep. Hey, car sleepy bad pro. Well, you enjoy your nap then. Enjoy your nap then. I shall return. Douglas McCarthy, is that you? Good God, no. Good God, no. Why is she licking the lurk? Why is she licking the lurk? You don't gotta... I guess if he's okay with it. That's not my business. If he's okay with it. The other two were new shows of the season. One of them is called Case Book of Arns. It is a vampire mystery solving detective work kind of show with a with a cast of little baby cuties. So nothing too horrifying can happen, but let's just say that like death is on the table for the characters. The first episode opened in a really fantastic way. I thought it was cool. Hey, what was the other one? Oh, playing death games to put food on the table. There's some funky stuff going on with this story, and I'm very intrigued. The first episode for the first season started with it being 42 minutes long instead of the normal, like, 28-minute runtime. It had a lot to it. It had a lot to it. It was very meaty. It was very good. Actually, no, the world where children are involved in thinking that makes the enemies. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's like, oh, the kids are in the situation, like, they can't die or anything. Like, no, child death does in fact occur. I think it's handled fairly well, outside of just like, this would make some people in, like, the horror anime community kind of upset. I am of the opinion that there is a lot of gore slop kind of anime out there. I am of the opinion that that is very much so a thing. So outside stuff like that, that just really like screaming and children getting killed in very horrifying, graphic kind of a way. I gotta say, I feel like this one does it tastefully, but also you're not really expecting child death, and then it happens, and it's like, oh! So that's how, wait, we're taking the brakes off. This is how intense we can get with the story. Got it. Got it. It is also, like, very cute. It's very cute and it's very well animated. It's a very fun little vampire anime for the season that, like, does take itself seriously, and so I'm kind of hoping for more, like, meat and potatoes in the terms of character development and the types of cases that it covers and everything. I didn't see any other mystery anime for the season that, like, really intrigued me. This was kind of the only one, but it was also the vampire anime of, so I was like, it's, you know, I gotta watch it. Those are the only four that I'm watching with Krusnik, though. There were a couple of others that I picked out that he's going to be keeping his eye on. I know a show that does something similar, but if I say which, she'll spoil it's the anime, though. I did kind of technically spoil Case Study of Arns in this case for it, but, like, I feel like it's fair warning. I feel like it's fair warning. I expect anything to happen in anime. This still doesn't mean that I'm not upset when it happens sometimes. That doesn't mean that I'm still not upset when it happens sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, ah, god damn it. That's where the line was. Fuck. I'm not in the mood for that. Like, there's a lot of horror anime that people recommend, but I think it falls into the category of gore slop, and I'm just like, I don't want to just watch cute little things suffer constantly. I would be honest with you, I was never really into Happy Friends. I was never really into just stuff that was just like viscera and suffering and everything. I like a refined, artsy gore kind of thing, like what you get with Hellsing. We got philosophical discussions left and right. Can you see that man's intestines? Yep, you can count the wrinkles on it. Artsy. Artsy. It's all about intention and like how far you go with it and everything. There's one in particular that I, like, somebody recommended to me, and I almost got mad because I know that it basically is just very cute little characters going through horrible things. It was like, what was it? There's like these little chibi dudes going spelunking. There was another one that was just like, they're in hell. It's hell time. I can't remember. I cannot remember for the life of me. That's fine. Are we ready to play a game, everybody? We have on the agenda a very cute tsundere character to meet because we met everybody else. But then we also get to have everybody's first route scene that you can select in the demo, which is pretty cool. Give me 1 second. Where did it go? Last time, we met Courage the Doctor, who saved our life, Leander of the Adder Stone, a Robin Hood type character, if you will. We met Ace, the leader of a hive mind gang called the Sea Spring. And that was it. Oh, and Veer. We also met Veer, the dangerous fox monster man. A lot of the supposedly straight lads in chat said awooga when they saw him. I remember those awoogas. You were all very clear about your feeling. Is that... There we go. Okay. Perfect. Everything's perfect. I can't tell Regine Hyder to posture check. It says I have insufficient points, but I have more than enough. I have no idea. I have no idea. Did you reach your limit already? Wait a minute. I may have put a limit on them. That's weird. Thank you for the posture check, though. I will say thank you to both Jeannie and Nicholas for that. Thank you. I have no idea why. Away he goes. Boop. There we go. Oh, wait. I like the song, too. Sorry, I'm very easily distracted today. I'm fucking really trying not to be. Audio? Oh, where's my audio? My audio, no! Please work. Please work. Settings? Oh, is it because of the music being muted? That's all there is. I think I'm gonna play with the music on this time. The part of the stream that I didn't have it turned off for didn't get, like, struck or anything. And I like the in-game music more than what I was playing. I'll be honest with you, I preferred it more. Promise Neverland. That's the one... It's certainly heavily against that trope. Is it? I don't know. I just don't want to see cute thing body horror anymore. I got a lot of that when I was younger. Maybe it's because I've seen a lot of it over the many, many years that I've been watching horror anime specifically. Maybe I've just seen a lot of it and I'm kind of sick of it. Chalk it up to being a personal preference, if anything else. Like, don't take my like, that's objectively slop. Don't take that at face value. You can have your own opinion. I just don't think I can watch stuff like that anymore. I'm a very sensitive little lady. I am. I know, I'm sure that, Tubalakan Alhambra, gambling bad, great lessons to learn. Gambling, very bad. More specifically, working with the Nazis and then deciding to gamble against Alucard. Bad idea. Bad idea. At the end of the day, the lesson was, don't be a Nazi. Or Alucard's gonna fucking kill you. That's what the lesson of Hellsing is, just don't be a Nazi. It's really quite simple, honestly. God, I want, like, the actual Hellsing Ultimate set of, like, the big red hardcover books. I would join the ranks of the Hellsing organization if I could get my hands on them. I'd do it. I'd do it. I am doing the posture check now, though. I'm stretching. I'd recommend everybody else take some time to stretch. Move around enough where you kind of force a yawn a little bit. Deep breath. Feel the air fill up your chest and your diaphragm. Let it out slow. Reach my hands above my head and I'm gonna stretch them there. I stretched a little bit side to side. I'm gonna stretch a little more though with my hand. Leaning all the way over. And then leaning to the other side. Breathing all the while. There we go. That's better. But yeah, I have no idea. I think maybe I had some kind of limit on channel point stuff just because I don't like it when people spam things, but I didn't think that you got to the limit of that, Genie. I have no idea. If it does continue to give you problems for some reason, feel free to refresh. Or feel free to just request redeems. That's also fine. I don't really care that much. There's some people in this chat with an ungodly amount of points. And apparently everybody likes sponsoring each other, which is just so delightful. Our teeth, comrade. I forgot to tell you all that I had cake. It's a mocha tres leches. It smells so good! I was gonna make a snack plate, because this is kind of just like, ooh, the girlies getting together, reading a dark fantasy romance novel. Ooh, you know. Maybe one of these days we'll have like a little snack plate and some bubbly for the visual novel reads. Today I just have cake. Damn it, why can't there actually be just like a mocha drink that tastes like this? Bunnies, it's perfect. It's perfect. So where did we leave off? I think it was like right before we got to the part to meet the character. It wouldn't be this one. Nope. Yep, we had just left the Sea Spring. That's right. That's right. Lag? Oh, I forgot to- oh god, I forgot to close some things. I need to close some things. Oh no. There we go. Oh no. Oh no, did it break? I also didn't mean to skip past that. Shoot. Why did everything break? That doesn't usually happen. No! Okay, hold on, I'll let it catch up with itself. There we go. We're back in the city. That's where we are. That's fine. I'll close that. And then I guess I'll have that open. Oh no. I'm so worried. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's working. Wait, Reload, did you go back to the gas station? Welcome back. Are you gonna live in the gas station just so you never lose internet? Welcome to the confined to a weird specific location club. There are no club benefits. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're all set. So we had just left the Sea Spring, made our way back into town, and we are now walking the night of the Lowtown sector of Iridia, a place that is filled with crime and decay, and is possibly very, very dangerous because of the monsters that walk the night here. I'm glad you're not staying at the gas station. That's the better choice. Much better choice, honestly. All right. Actually, wait a minute. Before we get started, I need to grab one thing. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna play you music while I'm gone. I'll play you music while I'm gone, but we will be right back. I promise. I promise. I promise. Welcome back from the break, everybody. You're listening to Purgatory by Shy Sense. Casual reminder, stay hydrated. Sorry, I'm getting like extra comfy cozy. It's book night with the girls. In the same way we hoot and holler over Carmilla, we will hoot and holler over the characters of this game. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, hello? Game? Game? There it is. There we go. Okay. Are we all set? I'm actually... should call it a day. Okay. Gotta make sure that was right at the start of the new scene. Are we ready? No more delay, I promise. No more delay, I promise. I'm gonna turn up the audio a little bit. Hello! I get the same thing. I get the same thing, so no judgment reload. I absolutely get drowsy in cars, especially on road trips. Nightfall creeps across the streets of Aridia. The city, labyrinthian even in daytime, has now become a warren of treacherous alleyways. The streets are completely deserted. If I hadn't been here earlier, I would have thought this part of the city was abandoned. My steps slow when I hear rustling in the dark. I strain my ears, but everything is still. Is the silence playing tricks on me? Oh, I'm imagining things. I think something's wrong. Something is wrong in this city in general, but at this moment, very wrong. Very, very wrong. Just got a battery now, but I'm so tired. I'm gonna take that. Take your nap, homie. It's fine. Take your nap, homie. Enjoy. May you dream of weird things. May you be granted visions beyond understanding of the universe. Maybe we can figure them out if we all put our noggins together. Enjoy your nap, though. Rest well. Something's wrong. The fine hairs on the back of my neck prickle, a frisson of discomfort running down my spine. Something is wrong. Joy lurk in you terrifying presence. My eyes dart from one side of the street to the other, searching for movement, but the shadows are as deep and dark as pools of ink. I can't stay here. I need to reach a busier part of the city. Drawing my cloak tighter around my body, I hurry. Though I keep my eyes sharp and listen intently, there's only the sound of my own footsteps. As the moments pass and nothing happens, I begin to wonder if I really did imagine that noise. I turn the next corner and my thoughts come to a screaming halt. My head spins. The world blurs as adrenaline rushes through my veins. Only one thing is clear amidst the haze. The soulless that attacked the caravan. It's crouched over a dark, indistinct shape. A body. A garland of intestines spilled from pallid flesh. Blood grouts the cobblestone. Holding my breath, I take a step backward. When the wet, slurping sounds don't abate, I take another, and then another. Then a shard of glass crunches under my heel. The world slows to a crawl as the soulless raises its head, blood dripping from its tendrils, every single one of its bulging eyes fixed unblinking on me. It's really here. It's come back for me. Yeah, toodaloo, jackass. I'm off like a shot, running for my life through the darkest streets. Nice. Nice. Good, spooky, good stuff. Mwah. Behind me, a piercing bass splits the silence and heavy footfalls pound after me. My heart thunders in my chest. I take turns at random, trying to lose the soulless in the maze of streets, but I can't seem to shake it. I can't. Sorry. I can hear its breathing now, a wet, fluttering rasp, growing closer and closer. The same claws that severed my arms swipe out. I duck, saved by pure reflex, and skin around a corner, only to freeze. A wall twice as high as me bars my way, a dead end. Behind me, the Soulless looms. It's enormous. It's taking up nearly the entire width of the alley. See, even I'm fucking scared. This is a terrifying situation. That's why I'm stuttering. I'm just so I'm spooked. Ah. Its long claw-tipped limbs give it the advantage of reach. Fight back, try to escape. I am not equipped for anything, but also I want you to like take in the design of this thing. This thing is fucking uncomfortable to look at. It is such a weird amalgamation of everything. It's got fingers going up its back. Ugh, I love it. I love it. It's a very, very weird creature to look at. But I dig it too, because then it just kind of like, it's like, oh man, what do like other kinds of soulless look like? I'm going to run the fuck away. As the soulless prowls closer, my eyes dart from side to side, looking for an escape. The soulless is blocking the obvious way out, but right behind me there's a rickety door that must lead into the adjoining building. If I can get inside, the soulless's size will hinder any attempt to pursue me. I whirl, grabbing the handle. It turns completely. The hinge is creaking as I push, but I feel a flash of hope before a weight hits the door from the other side and it slams shut. The click of the lock turning is grimly final. In this wretched world, few people will stick their neck out to help their own flesh and blood, never mind a stranger. I think everybody would have been fine, you know? I think everybody would have been fine just inside the house. Now you're gonna have me splattered all over the alley in the morning. You're not gonna want to clean that up. It's gonna be you, though. Asshole. The soulless gives a rasping hiss. It's the only warning I get before it lunges for me and flashes its claws. I hurl myself to the slide, but the slick cobblestone betrays me. I fall, sprawling over the rough stone. As the soulless looms over, I scramble away from it until my back hits the wall. There's nowhere left to go. It descends on me for the kill. But the impact never comes. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I know there are some tsundere lovers in chat. I know you're here. Are you ready? They're a cutie, too. I warily crack one eye open, then the other, not sure of whether I should believe what I'm seeing. A hooded figure crouches in front of me, one blood-stained hand outstretched. Moonlight silvers the edge of their silhouette. Their face and hands are splattered with blood, and the soulless. My eyes dart past my unexpected rescuer to the misshapen form behind them. The soulless's many eyes, once restless and vibrant, now look dull and waxy. A red pool spreads slowly from under its body. Numb with shock, I can't help but stare. After all the people it's killed, after nearly killing me twice, I can hardly believe it's dead. There you go. There you go. Get your eye full. Get your eye full. Take it in. Take it in. Leather pants with the lace-up sides and thigh-high boots. I don't know exactly what it would be called in this context. I think it's called a gorget. Normally, the neck, upper chest piece of armor that they're wearing, like right here. I don't know if it's still called a gorget. If it's made of leather, I don't remember if that's the difference there, but like they got that going on. It's like it's a little neck shoulder corset thing. God, I knew you'd like them. I knew you'd like them. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. But also welcome in, Liz. I hope you're having a lovely night. I should have remembered to tell you that we were playing the cute boy game. I should have known you'd enjoy it. Aren't they adorable though? They are very cute. And I do good. Good. I knew it. Well, I'm in dinner with you. Ooh, what you making? What you making? I've been thinking about that butternut squash pasta. Oh my god. Every now and again I get like a flash of it in my mind and I'm like, man, I could like really fucks with that like right now if I could just pry it from my memory. For those who don't know, my lovely, lovely friend Liz is a fantastic, fantastic cook. Oh my god, everything she's made has floored me. Sweet potato! Ah, I should do something like that. I got some sweet potatoes. I should do that. I should do that. Thank you for the idea. Thank you for the idea. Sweet potatoes are really good for you. Sweet potato, like everybody else in chat, sweet potatoes are really fucking good for you. You can just like eat a sweet potato as a meal. Delicious. My thumb took 3 weeks. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I had some kind of curse on me this week. I got a bunch of nicks and cuts all over my hands and they were very, very painful. They were very painful. It was terrible. It smells so good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get distracted about food. I'm gonna get distracted about food, so to quell my heart, I'm gonna take another piece of cake. The coffee that it's soaked in is fueling me. I gingerly take the offered hand. The hunter's gaze dips to my bandages. Pale lips part on the brink of a question, then close again. With a strange belaying their slight frame, they pull me upright. Something about them is strange, unlike any human or monster I've ever met. I can't quite place my finger on why, and that's a first. I can feel the tension in their grip. Their fingers tremble like they want to pull away. It's a sensation I am all too familiar with. Despite their obvious discomfort, they pause for a moment, pale eyes sweeping over me. Not going to fall? When I shake my head, they hastily let go and back off, wiping the blood from their face and hands. The hunter turns away from me, the heels of their boot hitting the soulless, gangly body. They lean over it, studying it intently. With their back to me, I realize that their hood silhouette is similar to the one that I saw at the cenobium. Vestigial or functional. I'm startled out of my own thoughts when they speak, but they aren't looking at me. Can't be processed in the brain. Its occipital lobes would have to be enormous. In fact, I don't think they're talking to me at all. I want to hear what they gotta say. I want to hear what they gotta say about the soulless. This might be some good intel. I linger to listen, curious despite myself. They move to the soulless's other side, still engrossed in their study of its many eyes. Sensory lag wouldn't be a problem, but how does it composite all the neurological input? I wonder... Maybe they caught sight of me in their peripheral vision, or maybe they heard me shift slightly. The hunter jolts upright, wide eyes landing on me. You're still here? What do you want? Ooh? Ooh? They were very cute. They were very cute. You know what? You know what? I should have held off on it. I haven't been lingering on the blush CGs. They are painfully adorable. I love the art style for this setting. I think it works really well, but like, oh my god, look at that hunter. Look at that cute little hunter. Oh, precious baby. Precious. I saw you at the Cenobium earlier. Do students there usually go soulless hunting at night? I wouldn't know. I'm not a student. Teacher, then? No. Then what were you... Before I can finish my question, they interrupt me. What are you thinking traveling alone at night? This is far from the worst thing haunting Lowtown. I can't make heads or tails of them. First they save me and now they scold me. Lesson learned. I could do without the lecture, though. To my surprise, they break eye contact. They frown, though their disapproval doesn't seem directed at me. Harumph. Harumph is so pouty. So pouty. If you're not going to run off screaming, you might as well wait until I'm done. That's what I was doing. Duh. Their attention glides back to the soulless's corpse. They examine it with an inscrutable expression. I clear my throat to fill the silence. I'm Crow, by the way. Min. Suddenly, Min tenses. Their blade flashes as they drive it into the back of the soulless's neck. The soulic thrashes once, letting out a rattling hiss as the air leaves its lungs. Damn. Min leans on the blade, driving it deeper and deeper until there is a sickening crunch and the creature goes limp. My heart thuds in my chest. It must have been clinging to life by a thread. Min straightens up, withdrawing their blade in a single smooth motion. Better to put the wretched thing out of its misery. They calmly clean the blood off of their knife. I swallow. Gulp. My eyes still glued to the cooling corpse. Are you some kind of scientist? You said a lot of big words a second ago. Are you some kind of scientist? Researcher? Archivist of some sort? Min stops mid-motion, lifting their head to stare at me. You knew exactly where to strike it. Have you studied the anatomy or medicine? Not quite. Why a soulless? Why is there a soulless inside the city? Min looks at me, eyes searching before realization dawns. You're new here. There's no walls around the city. Soulless can come and go as they please, until someone is contracted to stop them. The Cenobium's patrols don't bother to protect Lowtown. Not anymore. Let me guess, you're not a fan of the Cenobium either. I wouldn't go that far. Either way, it looks like I owe you. Min's brow abruptly furrows, and they sheathe their knife, motioning for me to follow. It's not safe here. The vultures can smell death. I'm not quite sure what they mean, but I don't want to stay lost in this city. I trail behind them as they stride down the street. If it's so dangerous, then why are you helping me? I came for the bounty on that soulish, and you were in the way. I keep saying soulish. Soulish. I don't know why I'm messing up on it so bad right now. I've redeveloped the lisp that I had as a child. I couldn't say the name of my favorite toy. As a kid, I really thought Betty Spaghettis were really cool. I used to hit things with them, but I still couldn't say their name. It came out like Betty Spaghetti, like that, for a really long time. Usually if I point it out to myself, it gets a little bit better. It's some kind of weird psychological thing of just like, I'm going to be aware that this is a problem, and then I don't have to like actually actively think about it. My brain is just going to be embarrassed. They were so cool. They were! They were! I did like the, more of the like button-eyed doll ones that came like quite a bit after I was in that demographic. I thought those were really cute too. But like, no, as when I was of having a doll age, Betty Spaghetti was where it's at. They were very cute. It was either that or putting all of the Barbies into really compromising positions, because I was definitely exposed to certain media way too young. I don't gotta get into that though. I don't gotta do that though. Why is Ken cheating on Barbie? I don't know. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have let some thoughts stay inside my brain. Oh dear. Betty Spaghettis were cool though. They were way cooler. In a competition where you could send in and join one your idea to become an official doll. I did know what I was Oh, that's cute. I think I remember something like that, but I had like no idea on how to engage with it. I had no idea. I wasn't quite I didn't really draw that much up until that point. Not like actually. I started drawing I think when I was like 4 or 5. No, it would have been like closer to 8. It would have been closer to 8. I do remember stuff like that. Maybe I'm just thinking of like that just being more of a thing at that time. Man, I miss like just like more public submit your own drawing kind of potentially win a thing raffle. I miss that. That's cool. You know what? I would like the year supply of Gushers. Fuck you. Try to make a new flavor, and if it gets chosen, then you get a bunch of it. Like, okay, fuck yeah, that sounds awesome. Why not? I'd love to enter that. That just sounds nice. Days of yore. Not killing you isn't the same as helping you. Don't count on being so lucky again, or you'll be dead by sunrise. Their answer is stingingly harsh. I just need to find my lodgings. I hold my hands up, trying to forestall any more snippy comments. Alright, I get it. I'd love to get out of your way, but I'm sort of lost. I just need directions back to where I'm staying. Their brow furrows slightly. They open their mouth, and for a moment, I could swear they look regretful. Oh, they're such a cutie patootie. Oh my god, I just want to shake them. They sigh and shake their head. It's too dangerous at this hour. I'll take you wherever you're staying. I wasn't expecting to get directions, given their attitude. When they realize I'm staring, they look away with a huff. It's just like it's like a cat that's really frustrated. Just it'll be faster, that's all. I have a room at the Wetwick. At the name, Min's face falls. That gaudy cesspit. Not a fan? It's full of drunks and idiots. What do you think? True, it doesn't seem like their kind of place. Well, that's where I'm staying. Are you taking back your offer? Min exhales sharply and shakes their head. No way. Sorry. This way. They don't even respond. They're just like, come on, move your ass, let's go. Min's route is completely different from my slow, early morning meandering. Their steps are swift and sure, even though all the streets blur together in the dark. You know the city pretty well. I grew up here. Think that's the first thing they've told me voluntarily since we met. Was it always like this? Was it always so wet? Min's gaze wanders, dragging along the dingy buildings. I struggle to decipher their expression. Regret? No. Iridia was never perfect, but it used to be a place worth living in. I can't make heads or tails of Min's answer. Iridia is the last bastion of humanity in this wasteland. Where else is worth living? The Wetwick's not much further now. In no time at all, the shadowy alleys of Lowtown give way to brightly lit avenues and crowds of lively people. Woohoo! We're on the party street! Let's go! It's basically just medieval club strip. Insert of any city that you can think of ever. This is the medieval club strip. There's people sticking themselves out of windows going yoo-hoo! There's bards playing music inside and outside of businesses. People are coming and a going. I don't know if the city has any laws about drinking in public, but probably not. People are getting haggard. Let's go. God, that is like the perfect vibe for this too. I love the music that they picked for the demo. And I hope like more of it like sticks like for the final version because I really like this track. It's so perfectly romantic. It's as if this half the city has poured into the Amaryllis district's colorful streets. Laughter, clinking glasses, the music assault my ears from every direction. Yet most of the noise comes from the wet wick. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about that phrase. Okay, obviously yes. Obviously yes. I know the joke of the bar being called the wet wick. I get it. I get it. It is a little bit of an innuendo there. This is apparently a big river city, so everything is actually just incredibly damp here and very like water eroded. I don't know. I don't know how I like it, and then it just so happens to be the loudest bar on the street. Like, what the fuck are people doing in there? How rowdy is the party actually getting? I'm just glad I used to live in a place that was very rowdy like this. I'm glad that I don't. It's fun to visit, it's not fun to live in. Yeah, most of the noise is coming from the wet wick. Its doors hang wide open, bright lanterns frame a tall and familiar figure. It's the doctor! Hi! This is Courage. He is also a freaking cutie. Also a freaking cutie. There is a question that I have, and I think that this part of his dress shirt is solid. It's just this like slightly darker kind of flesh tone to match, but like in my head it looks like mesh, which is just like so I'm just gonna keep imagining it as mesh, and then there's like the pretty gold metal adornments everywhere and all that. I'm just going to imagine. I hope that's okay with everybody. Crow and Min, I see. It's hard to say which of us is more surprised. You know each other? Min is a freelancer who has done a few errands for me. They're quite reliable. Though I can't say I remember you ever escorting travelers. Crow nearly walked into the jaws of a soulless. I thought bringing her here would be less trouble. Ah, if you're staying here, I take it Leander was able to help you. As it happens, I was also heading in that direction. Shall we? Fine. He still owes me for yesterday's work. Min drags their feet reluctantly, trailing me into the tavern. I'm about to have a lot of voices to do. Sorry, spoilers. I'm about to have a lot of voices to do. Sorry, I gotta do the gross thing again. I gotta gargle some tea. Alright. Alright. As soon as the door is open, a wave of sticky heat rolls over me. Ew, ew, I actually don't like that. I actually don't like that. That's gross. Oh god. I got that like sensory, I got the feeling. I was like, nope, I know what that feels like. I actually, nope, not a fan. It smells in here and I know it does. In the hours since I left, the wick has grown suffocatingly crowded. Courage stands a head taller than most. Even so, I nearly lose sight of him amid the sea of swarming bodies. Pardon me. As if on cue, the crowd parts. Courage glances over his shoulder at Min and me before gliding through. How can anyone breathe in here? I don't fucking know, dude. Min follows at a clipped pace. Oh no, man. Hi! It's the boy! It's the one that I'm weird about. Behind the bar, Leander holds a pair of shot glasses brimming with luminous green liquid. This man is fucking zooted out of his gourd. And now for the finishing touch. A flash of magic paints the glasses white with frost. You'll never guess what's in these. He slides the glasses across the counter, and I get a third and fourth shock of the evening in rapid succession. Ace leans against the bar, an elbow propped up on the counter. He catches the glasses and lifts one to the light before turning it upside down. The contents, magically congealed, stay firmly in place. You're supposed to make drinks, pretty boy. Don't tell me you're wasted already. I love that he called him pretty boy. I love that. Veer, perched on the counter beside Ace, looks at the shot glass and shakes his head. What have we here? A bucket full of boogers? Leander's nose treasure? You've eaten worse. Veer's lips twitch and his ears flatten when offered a glass. Ace snickers. Coward. Don't tell me you're actually... In one fluid motion, Ace throws his head back and downs the shot. Medieval fantasy jello shots. That's the kind of creativity I need in my medieval fantasy shit. I also need for the magical medieval worlds. There's just, there is actually magic. It's not just like kind of fantastical. I need for there to be indoor plumbing. I don't think that there is an excuse for having a medieval fantasy world that does not also have indoor plumbing, at least in some places. I understand in the rustics. That's fine. It's true for the real world anyway, but like, I don't know, if you got magic, you have to have figured out water pressure. You have to have. I don't fucking believe that they wouldn't. Drinking that. A dark look crosses Ace's face. It's chewy. Chewy? Wait, let me try that again. Behind me, Min grumbles. I told you this place was a nest of degenerates. Amen. I am home. Thank you for escorting me. I have found my people. If it isn't Karash and Min! At the sound of Leander's voice, Min's pale eyes grow wide. They look ready to bolt. Like the fucking cat. They're like a cat. Until Karash sets a hand on their shoulder. This will not take long, I promise. Min's eyes dart from Karash's free hand to his face, and then soften. Fine, you first. While they step forward, I linger behind, struck by a sudden revelation. All of the people that I have met over the past 2 days know each other. Good evening, Leander, Ace. Another drinking competition, I presume. The screen is just filling up with honeys. It overflows. I would not be surprised if they just, like, spill over. Is it evening already? Just some friendly rivalry, Doctor. No need to be alarmed. Karash acknowledges Leander and Ace with a slight nod, ignoring Veer entirely. Not that Veer seems to mind. He tilts his head, lips curving into an impish smile, when he spots Min brooding behind Karash. Almost didn't see you there, Min. Looking for your booster seat. Min pushes their hood back and levels with Veer, a cool look. I thought pets weren't allowed in here. Veer's eyes narrow. Oh, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of sight. I gotta get out of sight. I gotta get out of Dodge. We have to fully capture the intimidation of the scene. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're all here. They're all here. Man, I am really out of the way. I can like, wait, look. I'm the Lurkamote. I'm the Lurkamote. Hi. Hi. How's it going? Are you having a good time? Are you enjoying the stream? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. At the first sign of an impending fight, Leander vaults over the counter. Everybody say bless you to Krusnik, he just sneezed. Let's try and keep the peace. It's not every day the esteemed doctor takes us up on a drink. His arm snakes around Garash's shoulders. You are finally taking me up on that drink, right, Garash? I'm afraid not. We were merely escorting Crow back to her lodgings. Garash gestures in my direction and my stomach sinks. I reluctantly step into the light. Hello. Blink, blink. Blink, blink. Hello. Leander's face brightens as soon as he sees me. Crow, it's been too long! Everyone, this is Crow. She's new to Iridia. I literally saw him yesterday. I met him for the first time yesterday. I feel 4 pairs of eyes fix on me, and suddenly the bar seems suffocatingly small. My voice nearly catches in my throat. Hi. Again. Hello. I would be incredibly overwhelmed in this situation. I would sound like I would be an idiot. I'd be like, this is so the synchronicity. This is some whack-ass fucking coinky-dink. I do not like the messages that I am getting from the universe. I don't know what I need to prepare for. I'm really scared. Well, hi. Again. Hi everyone. Again. You've met? Krusnik is heading to bed. We're gonna take a break here in just a moment so I can go help him get all comfy cozy. I'll leave the CG up so you can oogle and ogle all of them once it's the full picture. Give it a moment. Ace and Veer regard me with subtly amused expressions. We did. Not that long ago, either. To think we'd cross paths once again. It must be fate. See? It's uncomfortable. It's spooky. I roll my eyes. Veer looks far too pleased with himself. There you go. That's the full picture. This calls for drinks. I'm buying, says Leander, but I will be right back. You all enjoy this. We will be back in just a moment, everyone. Did you get all your oogles and ogles out? I also hope that everybody said goodnight to Kruznik. He's headed off to bed. Hope everybody said goodnight to Kruznik. You didn't, but that's fine. I hope everybody's been having fun so far. After this big fun scene, we get to have little special one-on-one start of route encounters with everybody. We'll have to reload for each new one, but I'll let everybody choose which character they want first. And I still have more cake, which I'm very happy about. Sorry, I'm gonna double check some stuff because it's been a second. It's been a fucking second, okay. Everything looks good, yay! For once things aren't breaking, that's wonderful. Oh wait, no, I forgot to check one other thing. 1, 2. Yep, we're good, we're good, we're good. This calls for drinks I'm buying, says Leander. Get it, homie. Rack up that tab. You will never pay back your debt. All eyes turn to Leander, freeing me from the burden of attention. I still can't believe they all know each other. It's so fucking weird. Watching them all talk among themselves is surreal. But the first time since I undertook the journey to Iridia, I feel a faint glimmer of hope. I think, no. I knew I was meant to meet them. I don't know why how the fuck did I fuck up there? I know I was meant to meet them. The low, pleasant rumble of Leander's laugh pulls me from my restless thoughts. I've got to admit, I'm surprised. You make friends fast. I wouldn't go that far. We're all more like acquaintances. A wise man once said that acquaintances are merely friends you haven't shared a drink with yet. A wise man? You said that here, last week. Min's lips curl with distaste. Fucking disdain. But Leander continues, unperturbed, as usual. Let's toast the crow's health. Come to join in, doctor. Karash politely declines with a wave of his hand. How about you, Min? No. Are you? No. The resounding pop pierces the din of the bar. We all turn to find the bartender pouring champagne from an old bottle. An old worn bottle, its label worn blank. He hands the drink to Veer. When did we start serving champagne here? Veer pauses to lick the foam from his fingers with a coy smile. You don't mind, do you? In a blink, the concern on Leander's face vanishes. No, you're my guest. While chuckling, Leander shoots the bartender a questioning look. Completely disinterested in his company, Ace cants his head at me with a light smile. How about you, Sparrow? Don't call me that. That's not the kind of bird that I am. How fucking dare you? This is the only reason that this shit bothers me, is that he calls Min Dove, and he calls the main character Sparrow, and it's like, that is not, no. You have clocked the bird completely incorrectly between both of us. This man does not know how to read identifiers for non-binary people. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. I don't think maliciously. I just think there's just not enough. There's not enough going on inside that head. It's mostly hair. I don't believe it. I did say I'd buy you a drink. You did. No. My treat. My treat, says Leander. My treat. He wants to pay for my drink. Ace regards Leander over the rim of his glass. In the dim light, the glint in his eyes look downright dangerous. Oof. Oof, we are being competed over. We are very much so being competed over. There is not money on the line. Nobody is taking bets on anything, but oh god. What'll it be? I think the universe wants me to get a little bit silly. I think the universe wants me to get a little silly. I'll take you up on that drink as long as it's not one of those green shots. Unless it tastes like apple. Don't knock them till you try them. They taste better than they look. Somehow I doubt that, but I hold my tongue. Min and Karash drift toward one end of the bar. Both seem eager to leave at a moment's notice, and neither has ordered anything. Ace and Veer linger, several glasses stand empty between them, and the two show no signs of slowing down. But we did walk with Karash and Min here. It'd be kind of cool to interact with two monsters in an incredibly casual environment. I forgot to point out the like I love like Veer's whole fucking outfit. I love Veer's whole outfit. This is like the kind of just like casually slutty stuff that I wish I could wear. I wish I could wear this. Ugh. Also, other cute, silly little details some people might not notice right away. Strategically hidden behind the dust bunnies. Ace, the knuckles on his right hand are all fucked up. Like, they actively look like they're bleeding, so he was fucking beating the shit out of somebody today. Don't know if they were like that when we met him earlier, though, but who's to say? I don't think there's anything else that's, like, too cute. These guys are just, like, I don't know. I like the human monster character design. I think it's very cute. What's up, you weirdos? Oh, wait. I can come back here now. Hi. Oh, hi, Leanne. Hello. He does look very sinister, doesn't he? He looks incredibly sinister right behind me. Oh my... guys. He's right behind me, isn't he? Oh god, I don't know if I should be scared. If I were you, I wouldn't let Leander put anything in my mouth. He grins, revealing the sharp white tips of his fangs. The Wetwick is one of Iridia's finest drinking establishments. Allow us to treat you to the best this city has to offer. May I interest you in the signature watered-down drink, or perhaps some stale nut leather? He gestures at a chipped ceramic bowl filled with spindly, speckled jerky that I can only assume is nut leather. What is with the food in this city? If this place is as foul as you say, how come it's packed? It's not all bad. Depending on the day, the food's even edible. Ace takes a measured sip from his drink. Gotta stick around for the real attractions, though. Oops, sorry. I accidentally clicked off screen. Before I can respond, Leander returns with a tumbler and sets it in front of me. A strip of orange peel bobs in a pool of thin red alcohol. I eye the drink suspiciously. So far, none of the refreshments have been promising. Relax, it's a local specialty, pomegranate wine. Although, if you're feeling more adventurous, no thank you. I shake my head. Leander raps his knuckles against the bar until the group falls silent. Alright everyone, let's toast! May Crow's day in Iridia be full of bright adventures and discoveries. Cheers! May I find the thing that I came here looking for, which was a cure for my curse. I am completely blocking Min out of the picture. I have just taken their position, and for some reason I'm taller than Karash. This is entirely wrong. This is so entirely wrong. I think I would be like, wait. I think I'm like an inch shorter than Min, so if I like line up with where they are, I'd be like right. I think I'd be like right here. I think I'd be like right here. It is like I'm in the picture with everybody. There we go. My anime ass head is significantly bigger, so it's a little bit hard to line up proportions exactly, but it'd be like right here. It'd be like right here. We do look very cute. We do look very cute, very contrasting, Min and I. I can't be against it. It's adorable. Leander, Ace, and Veer raise their glasses in unison. Min only crosses their arms, and Karash watches with polite indifference. I tip my drink back, The wine is eye-wateringly strong. Despite a sharp, bitter edge, it goes down smoothly. One sip softens the edges of my vision, the next fades the din of the crowded bar into a low, persistent murmur. I find myself unwinding for what feels like the first time in years. Yippee! I can come back. Hi, everybody. Oh, wait. I still look very tall. I'm like right... Oh, wow. I'm like right next to Karash. I merely performed a duty as a doctor. Wait a minute, what? Did I skip? How did I skip something? How did that happen? That was weird. Aren't you the popular one? You must have met Karash first, then. It would be accurate to say that I found her. He saved my life. I merely performed my duty. Although I have to admit, I was confused when I woke up naked. Leander makes a choked noise somewhere behind him. Min sighs. It's not what you think! Crow was in grave condition. I could hardly treat such injuries through tattered clothes. The silence that follows stretches uncomfortably long. I look away, unable to face Karash's disappointment and catch Veer snickering behind his hand. Why that man so bothered that another man saw me naked? Why he so bothered by that? Why he so bothered by that? Why? I wonder. Could he have a sick obsession developing in his brain? Oh no, that would be terrible. That would be absolutely terrible. That's my cue to change the topic. Crash isn't the only one who saved me today. Don't you listen. I didn't save you. You were simply there. That's Min for you. Leander reaches for Min, but they duck under his arm with practiced ease. As reliable as they are moody. You're one to talk, considering you neglected to warn her to stay off the streets at night. What? Of course I warned her, I think. Min's only response is a short breath. At any rate, I never got a chance to thank you, Min. Don't. The less soulless alive, the better. Min's eyes flick towards Ace and their lips twist. Ace is too busy nodding along to Veer's enthusiastic pantomime of stabbing to notice. He's just sitting on the bar, just like, this is what I would do. This is what I do. I just stab. Auntie, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely night. Hi. You have not missed all of the cuties. In fact, we are with all of the cuties at exactly this moment right now. So you came in at a great point. Great point. I've had enough of this hellhole. Let's go. Min and Karash share a brief look, then the doctor speaks up. Very well, but there is something I must discuss with Leander, if you'll excuse us, Crow. And just like that, the three of them depart, leaving me alone to savor my drink in silence. Or so I think, until I hear a voice so soft and low it's practically a purr. Lost your tour guide? I turn to find two pairs of slit eyes trained on me. I think they should say slit pupils. I think that would sound a little less funky right there. Oh, hello! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Xenole VT, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely night. What were you getting up to? If all of my lovely listeners, lurkers, and watchers could go give some love to Zeno, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Where are you? There we are. But welcome in. I hope you were having a good time. What were you getting up to? No, I'm not a human. Oh, so fun. So fun. I love that. I only played one route on stream and I got a horrible ending, and then I played it some more on my own until I got the mushroom ending, and that one was my favorite. I really liked it. But I hope you were having fun with it. Hell yeah. And thank you for trusting us with your community. I do greatly appreciate it. My name is TheRavenAnarchy. I am the host of broadcast 160.4 Cosmic Background Radio. And as much as I do appreciate your raid, which I do, I would also greatly appreciate it if you did take some time to self-care, especially after coming off of a stream. Make sure you do get some water, food, stretch, whatever you gotta do. And if you gotta just raid and run in general, totally fine as well. Play it third time for mushroom ending. I recommend it. It was very good. It was very good. It's in that category of fun little, very artsy indie horror games that, like, each ending is just kind of fun in its own way because of how it's illustrated to you. I don't know. I like them. I like them all. I think they're all very good. I haven't played it since the update of all of the new entities that you can interact with, human or otherwise. Actually surprised I managed to stay awake. I might be staying awake tonight. I'm feeling insomniatic. I've got the itch in the back of my brain that's telling me that I am not going to be able to, like, settle easily, but you never know. Oh yeah, but we are also playing Touchstarved. It is a visual novel, gothic romance fantasy, very, very cool, very dark, some heavy stuff. We are interacting with a bunch of the love interests before we choose a particular route to go down. So, if you're interested in that, feel free to stick around. Plus the music reminds me of that Dementia album. Yes, yes! Oh my gosh. The one that a lot of people think of is it Spotless Mind? Hold on. I used to have it. I really liked it. I used it as my stream background music because it was just like, even when, like, I started streaming, I was using it for my background because of just how immaculate the vibes are. Which one? Caretaker! That's the one. That's the one. It is actually incredibly old. I heard it for, like, the first time in, like, I think, like, 2019? Maybe, like, a little bit before that. The whole album is very cool, though, but essentially it's an album that somebody made to sort of, like, stimulate this feeling of mental degradation that takes place with conditions like Alzheimer's and dementia. It's very powerful, but the music itself is also just, like, so nice to listen to. Lights out, bro. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you're having a good night, homie. I hope you also get done what you gotta get done. Enjoy the lurk. It's not lost on me that Ace and Veer chose to pounce the instant that the others left. Of course I'd be stuck with the two most irritating people I've met all day. Monsters or not, there's no telling what I'll do if either of them push me again. Don't tell me Leander already snuck out back to get his knob slobbered. He's got business with Karash and Min. 2-on-1 business, huh? Lucky. I can't tell if it's the champagne or the company, but Veer has grown noticeably more relaxed than our first encounter. He sits with his chin propped up on the back of his hand, his tail sways lazily. Wait a minute, though. Oh, thank you for the follows. You know, I do appreciate that. Of course, and thank you for the raid again. I hope you do have a good rest of your night. Don't forget to take care of yourself. He pats the empty bar stool beside Ace, but I hesitate. The smile Veer wears is sweetly and distinctively sly, with drinks in the mix. I dread how he and Ace will mess with me next. We don't bite. I'm not so sure about that. He already tried to rob me, and you threatened me. Me steal? You must be mistaken. You sure that was me? Yes, I was. Yes, it was you. Yes, you was it, asshole. And then you had the gall to kick me out so you could go drinking. Ace gives another one of his shrugs. Had to give you a reason to come looking. Miss me already? I stare at him flatly, unimpressed by his deflection. Veer suddenly leans towards me, gossamer sleeves pooling where he rests his elbows on his knees. Ace sits his hand on Veer's waist, narrowly preventing him from tipping off the counter. I am afraid we got off onto the wrong foot. How about we start fresh? Begin with the proper introductions and whatnot. I'll start. The name is Veer. I'm a soulless hunter of no small renown. Veer's hand flutters to his chest and he bows his head, flinching when the hair falls over his eyes. Ace doesn't say anything, so I suppose it's my turn. Do we keep up the aggressive front? We were all aggressive when we met each other, because these two are fuck asses, but like, specifically, they are just chilling out now. They are monsters, but they could just be people who are kind of weird. That's, you know, that could be it. I'm gonna be cordial. A little bit sassy, but still cordial. My name is Crow. Veer considers me for a long moment, his tail idly swaying behind him. Then, he knocks back the rest of his champagne. It's a pleasure to formally meet you, Crow. He says my name slowly and deliberately, savoring every syllable. A tingle jumps down my spine. I quickly turn my gaze away. Veer can do ASMR on command! What a guy. Ace smirks at my reaction. Is something funny? Nope. I open my mouth and close it just as quickly. They want me to react, goading me into another ridiculous game. Brat! 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 Hooligans. While their sharp cat-like eyes keep me on edge, something about this tension is fun. It must be the wine. It must be, not also the extreme exhaustion and starvation. A flash of white over Aisha's shoulders catches my eye. Across the bar, Karash heads to the door. I don't see Leander or Min, but it feels wrong to let the doctor leave without saying goodbye. I'll be back. Veer grins and waves at me as I leave. I slip through the crowd, careful not to touch anyone, but just as I'm nearing Karash... Uh-oh. I stagger, shoulder checked by a man with a neck twice as wide as his head. He stares down at me, nostrils flaring. Out of my way, shit stain! My words spill out on their own. You watch it, jackass! I regret them as soon as they leave my mouth. It was the wine. The lowlife wheels around, shoving an adder out of the way so that he can close in on me. What do you say? He shoves me backwards, sending me stumbling to the sticky floor. Ew, 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 ew. More than the indecency. Ew, ew, ew. My clothes are new. No. I'm fine, but my heart leaps into my throat when I see him bearing down on me. You trying to start something here? Says an Adderstone recruit. The lowlife freezes, his fist cocked back. A group of adders circle him, sizing him up. For what feels like an agonizingly long time, the lowlife looks from me to the adders. Finally, he sniffs and spits on the floor next to me. The wad narrowly misses my cheek. Ew, 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 ew. Screw it. Too many freaks in this circus tonight. He turns his back on me and comes face to face with Ace. I'm not gonna lie to you, the preceding 2 moments are real, like, in my personal opinion. I cannot help it. He gives the lowlife a dangerous smile. You'll do. What happens next is a blur. Ace's fist crashes into the man's jaw, causing a frenzy of clasps, shouts, and even cheers. I scramble to my feet as the frantic crowd swarms around me. Through the ruckus, I hear Leander shouting, "Take it outside, Ace!" Good gods, man. Everyone drinks on me, please settle down. I just picture him as like a really, really tired mom that has no idea how to discipline her children. No fucking idea. With that, the wick erupts in hoots and cheers. The ring around me disperses as adders and onlookers rush towards the bar. Through the thinning crowd, I catch glimpses of familiar faces. Ace vanishes out the back, dragging the lowlife behind him. Courage lingers near the door, searching, I suspect, for any wounded before he departs. Min draws their hood up tight as they duck outside of a side door. While Vera leans over the counter to swipe a glass of wine from behind the bar. And Leander, seated on the opposite end of the bar, gestures dramatically. In a heartbeat, I realize that there's no telling when I'll see any of them ever again. When or if. Whoever I pursue may be the last person I get to speak to tonight. I follow save. I follow save in save slot number 11. That's what I do. Alright. So I gotta ask, Dust Bunnies. How many of you are lurking? How many of you got opinions about things? Because if you got opinions about things, I would love to hear it. I am thinking to encourage other people to play the completely free demo. I'm kind of tempted to only pick a couple of characters. But I also really like everybody's scene, so I don't actually have any problem with going through them. There are plenty of little fun things that change, depend on the choices that you make through the game and even the background that you pick. There are some choices that do not come up without certain backgrounds, which is pretty cool. So even if I show you all of these scenes, there's still plenty of other situations you can find yourself in, or circumstances for each situation. So we could go from the top, Ace, Karash, Min, Veer, and then ending with Leander. Or we could vote on it, if anybody has an opinion for voting. I'm gonna finish off my cake, that's what I'm gonna do. I think we could go from the top. That might be my opinion. You know what? Obviously tiramisu fucks, but we definitely need more cake soaked in coffee. And then coffee-based drinks, like lattes or mochas or cappuccinos. That's just too delightful. I love sweets! Woo! I'm excited for this weekend. I get to make chocolate chip cookies. I'm really gonna dig deep. I'm gonna find like a super good recipe. Like perfect ratios and everything. I'm gonna get like some really good butter. I may like brown that butter. Salted brown butter cookies are absolutely fucking divine. You know what? Yeah, let's go for Ace first. Straight down the list. Where you going, cutie patootie? Get back here. Morbid curiosity draws me after Ace. I slink out of the back of the wet wick. The alley's dead silent, not really what I expected from a fight. A dull crunch reaches my ears, then a thud. I peer around the corner of the building, careful to keep hidden. Dark, glistening red coats the ground, spidering down hollow ridges in the cobblestone. It guides my eye to the collapsed body in front of me. Once so violent, the lowlife is now little more than a sack of crumpled flesh blotted with mud. Ace exhales his breath. Sorry, there's a comma. Ace exhales, his breath misting against the cold air. Blood flecks his knuckles as he looms over the motionless man. Fear spreads like ice in my bones. Moments ago, he was joking and friendly with the others, but now, Ace's crimson eyes find me in the dark. Not running, Sparrow? I wearily rise to my feet, moonlight illuminating my face. I thought I was out of sight. Got eyes in the back of my head. Ace steps off of the man. My eyes stay locked on the body. It's wet with layers of blood and grime and completely still. Dude, this fucking track is so good. It's got like a kind of like Cult of the Lamb vibe to it. It's very good. I like jammy beat lines like this. I like it. He's alive. Are you sure? Calling me a killer or a liar? Ooh. Killer or a liar? If we call him a killer, then we're calling him both. I think we're calling him both no matter what. You've definitely killed before, though. Killer. Must be scared. You won't hurt me. It comes out less confident than I'd like. His eyes flick down my body, then up again. Not like him, at least. This one's one of the cute encounters. This one's one of the cute. Oh no! Sorry, I didn't mean to scroll that far. Ace tries to rub his rend knuckles clean, but ends up smearing the blood around more. I keep making bad impressions on you. I didn't know you cared about my opinion. Just prefer you didn't piss yourself when we talk. Annoyance bubbles up in my chest. Well, I'm not pissing myself even with your bad impressions. Like the first time we met, Ace chips away at my fear, replacing it with irritation instead. He kneels beside the lowlife and frisks him. I can't help but wonder if the crime was worth the punishment, but I hold my tongue. Deftly, Ace's hands search through the man's pockets. It doesn't take him long to find his prize, a cigarette and a matchbox. He strikes a match and sparks illuminate his angular features with a golden glow. It's distracting for a moment, but my gaze inevitably drops back to the muddy body. You're just gonna leave him there? Ace draws a deep breath from the cigarette and exhales heavily, smoke curling past his lips. I breathe in the sweet, spiced scent. As his tension melts away, he looks at me with cool-lidded eyes. Should I give him a blanket? Unbothered by the maybe corpse, he takes a seat on a crate opposite the bar. I stand awkwardly, forgetting why I came out here in the first place. An unpleasant silence stretches between us. Nice weather we're having. Cold, murky, and humid, he means. I want to believe he's teasing me, but for all I know, this is pleasant for Iridia. Was Princess good company? Who? He takes another long drag. His metal rings catch the light of the cigarette with a flash of red. The soulless who escorted you back. You named it Princess. Jealous? I return his smile. You have no idea. I think your nickname's more fitting. Sparrow. Not sure where Ace got it from. Maybe I should tell him to call me by my name? But it's kind of nice. I disagree. You are getting Pavloved. Stop that. No, Sparrow does not. It's the only problem with having a name of an animal is that there's a lot of extra associations with the context of the name. I was born to be a weird little bird person. It was fate. That's just what was going to happen. Not that I'd ever tell him that. Before I can dissect my feelings, I quickly change the subject back to the soulless. She was cute. She is very cute. There is actual official art of Princess the Soulless, and she is a very cute cat, giant cat dog monster creature. She's fucking adorable. I love her. She was kind of cute, in a weird way. I glance absent-mindedly at my hand, remembering how she nuzzled my palm. Ace's eyes softened for a brief moment. Princess is not just a soulless that is tamed, she is a part of the same hive mind as Ace. I don't know why the main character doesn't think about it like this, but like, we basically like, there's no way he did not feel that through the network. Let's say it like that. There's no way he did not feel that through the network. I don't. There's the weight of like the hive mind thing that I don't think I've seen a lot of the fandom talk about, if at all. Ace's eyes softened for a brief moment. Her tail wouldn't stop going when she got back. A group of them don't get much attention. Think she's cute now. Wait till you see her tricks. You taught her tricks? Princess is a smart one. She'll learn anything if you have the right rewards. That sounds about right. The idea of a tamed soulless is still so outlandish to me. I was attacked by mindless, bloodthirsty beasts, and he's talking about them like they're pets. But it's possible because of the sea spraying. I need to get the answers he wouldn't give me before. I carefully take a seat behind him on the crate, contemplating my strategy. Ace doesn't seem to mind. He closes his eyes, tilts his head back against the wall, relaxed. Without the pressure of his intense gaze, I feel myself ease up, as long as I keep my attention away from the bloody heap across from him. I glance over at Ace and let my eyes linger. I need a special CG for this moment in like the full game. In the event a developer ever sees the things that I do, I need there to be a special CG with like the moonlight and the cigarette glow and like I need it. A sea glass colored tattoo spirals up his arm, painted over grooves of muscle. Silver jewelry glints in the moonlight, drawing my eyes to his bare chest. Rough hands, carved jaw. His ears, his horns, his pupils, everything about Ace is sharp, even the fangs that only show when he grins. But my attention is drawn back to the tattoo. Something about it feels unnatural, as if the tendrils move when I'm not looking. What's your verdict? I whip my head in the opposite direction. What verdict? Got a long, good look. Are you impressed, or do I need work? My face grows hot. Uh-oh. You're annoying. I've seen worse. You're annoying. I've seen worse. You're annoying. I've seen worse. Why do I feel like I could use you to cut bread? Explain that to me. Answer my vague, esoteric question. Why do I feel like I could use you to cut bread? I kind of want to be nice. Killing him with kindness seems funny to me, and I want to give it a try. I've seen worse. He responds with a low chuckle draped in smoke. Keep staring, then. My embarrassment spikes. Without thinking, I blurt out a new topic. I have questions about the sea spring. Boredom eclipses his amusement in an instant, and he closes his eyes. Kind reminder to stay hydrated, everybody. It had been a minute since I took a sip. Of course you do. I thought I made myself clear about what you'd be giving up. Yeah, before you kicked me out to go drinking, I still need to know more. My turn for a question. It sounds more like an order. I bristle under his narrow gaze. Fine. He takes a long pull from his cigarette and lets the smoke trail slowly from his nose. Your curse. What about it? This song and dance is all too familiar. The selfish questions come first. What does it do? Is it painful? Can you control it? I brace myself for the inevitable onslaught. Is the thought of living with it really so unbearable? My dread dies in his words. No one has ever asked me that before. You've survived this long. Unless you're running out of time, I wonder if it's really worth the sacrifice. He flicks the cigarette aside and props his head on blood-smeared knuckles. What do I know? I'm just an outsider. My fingers fuss with the trim of my cloak. Ordinarily, I'd be annoyed, but now my chest feels tight. You could have sold me if you were less honest. You're shit salesman. He laughs under his breath. Only when I like the buyer. We lapse into silence again. This time it's surprisingly nice. The quiet, chilled air is balm on my nerves. My god. My god. I hate how cute I find this type of character to be. I don't necessarily like the like kind of back and forth. I don't always necessarily like that. Sometimes I get like kind of tired of it with like some romantic situations in fiction. I'm just like, God, please just exchange a positive word. But it's the fact that Ace's stuff very quickly breaks down from him trying to like poke at you. It's like he is just doing it to get your defensives down. And then when you can just be a person, everything is calm and cool, and he's not very like judgmental or weird or anything. He also just treats you like a person, but he wants people to just like, it's almost like he's begging people to be like, I'm not gonna bite, I need you to chill out, I'm not just gonna like fucking eat you, good god. Because I can imagine a lot of people look at him like that even from a distance, you know? You know, you didn't seem like an outsider back at the bar. People like you. I'm guessing they're the reason you ditched me earlier. Wasn't personal. I was lonely. The answer is so simple it disarms me. Hard to blame him for that. Then you owe me. Call it the price of forgiveness. Ace raises a brow at me. If I'm going to last in this city, I need to know who I'm dealing with. I start by asking about... We can ask about other characters. I am going to ask him about all of them. I want his opinion about everybody. I was surprised that you and Veer were so close. Blessing and a curse. From what I've gathered, most people think he's, I don't know, an asshole. And water's wet. I wait for him to elaborate, but he doesn't. So, what do you like about him? Ace lets out a quiet laugh. Lot of things. You already named one. You like that he is an asshole? Temperament matches the drapes. Looks good in blood and better in tears. Favorite thing's the tail. Sometimes it frizzes up if you... He catches himself, clears his throat. It's not hard to let the disappointment show in my expression. Veer is one of the most honest people you'll meet. Just don't listen to a single thing he says. That was confusing. What about Karash, the doctor? I didn't know that you and Karash were friends. In a way. I help him in the clinic sometimes. Doctor doesn't let most people closer than arm's length. And you do? Heart's on my sleeve. Get the sense Karash was like that in the past. Get the sense that Karash was like that in the past. Must have been burned. He trails off, then shrugs. He opens up in his own ways, if relaxed enough. I can't even imagine that. You'd be surprised. Even the doctor has an endearing side. I can't decide what's more intriguing, The fact that Karash has an endearing side, or that Ace managed to coax it out of him. Tell me if you uncover any of his other secrets. I'd kill to know more. Seemed like you and Min got some beef. Tell me about that. Maybe Min doesn't necessarily like you, but they definitely pay attention to you. Ace's exasperated reaction takes me off guard. He growls, pinches the bridge of his nose. I make enemies as easily as I breathe, Sparrow. Doesn't bother me. But that dove's got it out for me for no reason. Maybe they're unsettled by the sea spring. It's not about that. Goes without saying that they've got some issues. Don't think they'd understand that you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. Honey has left a bad taste in my mouth in the past. It could be the same for them. At least you're capable of a conversation. Do me a favor and teach the dove some manners. I thought they'd lay off eventually if I didn't bite. Hasn't happened yet. I briefly consider the possibility that Min wants to get bitten, but I'm not about to propose that. Jesus Christ. My God, that is a hell of that is a hell of an internal thought. Tell me about Leander, please. You and Leander get along well. You like Leander? Oh my God. Doesn't everyone? He's helped me a lot since I arrived in Iridia. He even got me a free room at the Wick. His charm has gotten him far, but for a leader, he sure likes it when others take charge. Part of me desperately wants to ask what he means by that, but Ace continues before I get the chance. Surprised we get along. I thought you'd be at each other's throats, not drinking buddies. His smile is easy, but there is a dangerous edge to it. Leander's done a good job for a human. Naturally, there'll come a time when his resolve will be tested. Same could be said for anyone, in this plane or the next. As for my resolve, stick around Iridia long enough and you'll find out. I nod slowly. I can't decide if that's a promise or a threat. It's both. Have I cleared my debt yet? You are forgiven, for now. But my point still stands. I'm drunk. I'm drunk out here. I got 2 drinkies and now I'm just sitting in an alleyway. Hick! You don't strike me as an outsider. In my experience, outsiders don't have any friends. I don't. I level him a tired look. Fine, I'll confess. I have one friend. Don't say yourself. Osudius. As soon as he says the name, a thick wave of unease runs through me. The same sensation I felt at the sea spring on the outskirts. But as quickly as the sick feeling hits, it dissipates, leaving me eerily numb to the prickling cold. Who's that? A friend. It lives in my head. It lives in your head. Ace taps his temple with a finger. Right here. Scared you off yet? That'd be the 3rd bad impression I've made on you today. I'm stunned for a long moment, processing what he's just told me. Then I burst into laughter. You're serious? Ace grins wide enough to flash his fangs. Deadly. It sounds so fucking absurd, especially on top of everything I've gone through in the past 2 days. Feels like I'm living a fever dream. I've come close to death more times than I can count. I've encountered tame soulless and a horrifying group mind. Now I'm supposed to believe that there's someone living inside of Ace's head. There are tears in my eyes by the time I rein myself in. Ace waits patiently, lips quirked with amusement. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. You just made it sound so normal. The tension that would wound my shoulders so tightly has melted away. For the first time in a long time, I don't feel like I'm bracing to break. I feel like I can breathe. Then, Ace lifts his hand, and his thumb finds the hollow beneath my eye, brushing away a tear with an unexpected softness. It's a nice laugh. God damn it. God damn it, cocked blocked by the plot again. God, I hate getting cocked blocked by the plot. God, he's such a fucking marshmallow man. He's such a fucking marshmallow man. It's so cute. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's adorable. It's adorable. It's so cute. He gets people to put their guard down. He's like, I'm a knife. I'm a knife, but I don't want people to judge me. I'm not gonna hurt them. That's not what I'm trying to do. And and then he does like cute little stupid shit like that. Like the second that he has a chance to do something sweet and tender to the main character who very desperately needs some sweet tenderness, let me fucking tell you. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's such a good scene. And then we get what's gonna happen next. Oh god, wait, sorry. Sorry. I'll leave it on the intense music. Oh, I forgot if I do that, it just goes away. Oh well. Oh well. Thank you everybody that's hanging out with us. I hope you're all having a lot of fun. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I'm getting a little tired though. I feel bad only doing like 3-hour stream, but I think I need to do that today. You guys wouldn't hate me if I did, would you? I still came and I hung out even though I was tired. I kind of want to go get a monster from the gas station. Dude. I kind of want to do that. I don't know. See how I feel after this encounter. I have a feeling I'll be really tired. Dukas. 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 No, it sounds kind of stupid no matter the way you say it. Dukas. Where in the rat's ass are you? See, I don't even feel like yelling. A shout cracks the spell. Aw, it was so romantic, it broke the spell. A shout cracks the spell. Ruckus, gruff shouts echo down the streets, followed by the thunder of heavy boots sloshing through the mud. The voices share the lowlife's accent, the same lowlife who still may be dead, lying bloodied across from us. I nearly forgot about him. I was about to make out with a demon in front of a dead body. Putting all my money on the line. I jump to my feet as their voices get louder. They're closing in quick. Ace pulls me by the waist out of the alley, away from the beaming moonlight. He also really likes touching people's waists. He's like fucking prepared to grab somebody at the optimal point to lift and toss around a human body. A little bit too ready, I gotta say. I wish he would put the brakes on it a little bit, but like, my god. We dive into a nook between buildings, veiled in the shade of tattered canopies. It's a tight fit. Ace boxes me against the wall, close enough that the air between us vanishes. For the second time today, the heady scent of smoke enveloped me. Fucked up. Take two. For the second time today, the heady scent of smoke envelops me, now cut with a metallic tinge of someone else's blood. Aces pitches his voice low. Quiet. My heart leaps into my throat. I'm suddenly acutely aware of the heat radiating off of Ace, the feeling of his legs grazing my thigh, the closeness of his breath. This is bad. Uh-oh. 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 I squirm against him and earn a burning crimson glare. Do we really have to... His hand covers my mouth, muffling my whispers. He shakes his head. Don't. Damn, he's over here. Dorcas, wake up, you bastard. A group of individuals, all brandishing spiked weapons, fill the alley. They wear violet sashes. Some kind of uniform? I wish I could see what they were doing, but Ace's arm blocks my sight. It's the size of his fucking head. My eyes trail up the teal markings that coil around his arm, his bicep. They lead up to his collarbone, past the cords hanging around his neck. To the smuggest smirk I have ever seen. Glare at him, stare at his chest, or a special option in red, bite him. I think you know my answer. Ow. I move before I can think, my lips parting as my teeth sink into Ace's palm. Hard. He winces, surprise flashing across his face. His hand leaves my mouth and I gasp for air. My breath is rapid from the adrenaline, but it's only when I lick my lips. I taste the metallic tang of blood, that I realize I broke skin. Panic builds in my chest, my body tenses, bracing for his reaction. Every movement he makes is slow and deliberate. He cants his head, leans close to my ear in a husky whisper only I can hear. At least someone drew blood today. Awooga. Awooga, I must say. Brain no longer function, unga bunga. I do really like this scene. I do really, really like this scene. Sorry, I started fidgeting on another tab. A hot thrill jolts through me. For a heartbeat, I forget to breathe. The voices in the alley grab Ace's attention this time. Shit, he's got more broken ribs than old ones. What kind of freak did this? Fan out. Find the one responsible. You three, to take Dookus back to base. At least he's still breathing. Good luck with that one. Fuck you. The alleyway clears out as footsteps rush away from us. We stay still until they are distant, melting into the rumble of quarter. When we finally step back into the moonlight, the night air is ice on my skin. Dazed, I feel the need to keep my eyes off of Ace at all cost. Was that really necessary? Could ask you the same thing. Didn't know that sparrows could bite. Maybe I'm a carrion, not a sparrow, you fucking dick weasel. You're lucky I didn't do worse. Try me. He's like, do it. Do it, pussy. Do it. Do it. You wouldn't. Or he's like, God, please, please show me your fangs. I need to see the monster that you truly are. From his comment earlier about, like, why don't you just live with your curse? I do think that's kind of what he's getting at, is he seems to like it when people embrace the monstrous, no matter what it is. I thought of wiping that shitty grin off of his face is definitely tempting. Staying hidden was the best option. Would be a hassle to run into them with you there. What, because I'm dead weight? Because 3 bad impressions is enough for one day. The answer is too vague for my liking, but he's probably right. Either way, I don't have the energy to argue. Come on, Sparrow. Let's get you home before you're framed for murder. Very funny. We reach the front of the Wetwick too quickly. I hate to admit it, but I don't want to separate from Ace just yet. And it's not because he never answered my questions. He's infuriating. As much as he makes me feel on edge, he can also make me feel safe, secure somehow. You know where to find me. At the creepiest place in the world? Take your time before you decide to drink. I happen to like your shitty attitude. He tells the MC that he likes them. 3 fucking times in this interaction about 3 different things. He likes their laugh, he likes them, and he likes their shitty attitude. This man is just like very upfront. He's like, no, I like you. I like you. I like your little idiosyncrasies. I think you're cute. And just for some reason, the MC just does not clock it. He is like so down bad even this early on in the game. I need to see this man go crazy. I need to see this man like lose his fucking shit over obsession. It takes me a moment to process that, then my eyes flutter down to my feet. I'll keep that in mind. When I glance back up from the ground, Ace is already down the street, disappearing into the throng of people. No fanfare, not even a wave. Asshole. It's cute. It's cute, right? Okay. I think I'm actually gonna call it because I'm quite tired. I'm quite tired. Why didn't my button work? Wait? I think my buttons are broken. What is happening? Uh-oh. That was so weird. Okay. That was weird. I'm sorry about that, everybody. I'm also very sorry. I'm so tired. I am so tired. I do not think that I can continue being a person. But I hope you all liked that. And for any of the other characters that you would like to pursue routes for, I would highly encourage you taking some time to do that. Touchstarved is completely free on Steam and on itch.io. You can play the demo and all of the fun routes therein already. I have seen the preview for the first chapter, which I am very, very, very excited for. I think it is on a very good track to be a very fun game, and I hope that there will be a lot more people that are looking forward to it. I really hope it comes out like soon. I need some fun, romantic, dark visual novels for February. I think that would be a lot of fun. So I'll be putting a call out in the Discord for ones that people like. I must have been dreaming. I saw 4 beautiful men with beautiful envy. Now you just got the one little dark creature. One little monster creature. I hope you did enjoy it though, Jeannie. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I will see everybody on Wednesday for an ASMR stream. It'll be like the first one in a couple of weeks, so I might be a little rusty, but I have some fun stuff that we're gonna be doing that I hope everybody I have sorry to pretend sorry to spoil. I have some fun stuff. I have some fun stuff that we will be having fun with on Wednesday, and I can't wait. Beautiful too. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. He tells me. He tells me all the time. I very specifically like I very specifically propositioned him to tell me. Okay, wait, actually hold on. Actually, hold on. I think it looks really cool when I combine everything together. I think it looks very cool when I combine everything together like this. It's got like an extra funky Twilight Zone kind of thing going on, which I am super, super in love with. So look forward to that. Look forward to that. I hope you all will look forward to it. I miss doing ASMR streams. They are a lot of fun for me. So I will see you all then. Same bat time, same bat channel, 6 p.m. Central Standard. Right here. If you'd like to keep up with us, you can follow, subscribe, all of that good stuff. But we also have loads of links that you can follow in our description. YouTube, Blue Sky, Instagram, other places that you can keep up with us, and places where we're doing lots of other things. I've actually been working on stuff, so I'm very excited to have more things to share with everybody. But until then, take care of yourselves, my lovely listeners, lurkers, and watchers, and have a lovely night. Good night, Jeannie. Thank you for hanging out. Good night, everyone.